Today's question is: how did Spanish colonial churches reflect art, culture, and power in the Philippines? The religious architecture that the Spanish colonizers brought into the archipelago is largely influenced by the architectural design of Mexico and Europe. The rise of the Baroque style in Mexico around the 17th and 18th centuries became the inspiration for the architecture of religious structures in the Philippines during those times. These structures were called peripheral Baroque. The Spanish friars, who were not architects themselves, relied on their visual memory of Baroque structures that they have seen in Mexico and Spain. They built magnificent churches to show to the natives the superiority of the ecclesiastical architecture of the conqueror. These structures were seen as an expression of dominance, power, and authority. The materials and techniques used during the construction of these churches took into consideration the climate in the islands. The friars also took note of the cultural and sociological situation in the archipelago. In the Visayas, the batong apog or limestone is the material used, and its color changes depending on its element and composition. The whitish batong coral or coral stone was used to construct the churches in Panay and Cebu. Those built in the coastal areas were facing the sea. Those built in town centers were facing east. Different religious friars competed with one another in the design of the churches. The criteria for judging were based on the design of the church the friar had constructed, the height of the bell tower, and the number of the bells in the tower, and the grandeur of his home. Because of the frequent earthquakes that hit the archipelago, churches in the Philippines were not built too high. The walls were thick and were supported by buttresses. Light materials were used for the walls on the upper part of the church. These are typical characteristics of a Baroque church. There are 4 Baroque churches in the Philippines declared as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. These include the Santo Tomas de Villanueva Parish Church in Miagao, Iloilo. Some colonial churches with a Baroque style found in the Visayas are as follows: San Pedro Apostol Parish Church in Lubok, Bohol. This is one of the oldest churches in Bohol. This church showcases a blend of Baroque and neoclassical styles, with massive stone walls and a separate bell tower. Its ornate ceiling paintings and thick buttresses reflect adaptations to earthquakes and local climate. Next, Our Lady of Light Church, Luon, Bohol. Known for its grand facade and detailed carvings, this church was once the largest in Bohol. Built using coral stones, its Baroque architecture stands as a testament to Spanish influence in local religious structures. Next is the Church of the Immaculate Conception of Mary in Baclayon, Bohol. Constructed from coral stones and egg whites, this church is one of the best preserved Jesuit-built Baroque churches in the Philippines. Its interior boasts centuries-old religious artifacts and wooden retablos. Next is Nuestra Señora del Patrocinio de Maria Parish Church in Bulhoon, Cebu. This church features fortress-like walls and a simple yet elegant Baroque facade. It also served as a watchtower during pirate invasions, blending both religious and defensive architectural elements. Next is the Immaculate Conception Parish Church in Giwan, Eastern Samar. Famous for its intricate shell ornamentation and Baroque retablos, this church displays a unique fusion of European style with local craftsmanship. The use of mother of pearl in its altars is a rare and stunning feature. Next is San Isidro Labrador Parish Church in Lazi, Siquijor. Made of coral stone and hardwood, this church and its adjoining convent are considered Baroque in structure. The massive convent is among the largest in the country and reflects colonial religious planning. Next is Santa Ana Church in Molo, Iloilo, often called the Feminist Church, for its all-female saints in the retablo. This Gothic-inspired Baroque church is made of white coral stones. Its twin towers and pointed arches combine both elegance and strength. And the Saint Catherine of Alexandria Church in Karkar, Cebu. This church is a blend of Neo-Modihar and Baroque styles, evident in its use of red bricks and ornate columns. It features a unique mixture of Moorish and colonial influences, symbolizing cultural convergence. Spanish colonial churches are more than just places of worship. They are symbols of art, culture, and power. Their grand design and strong structure reflect how Spanish influenced and shaped Filipino heritage. By studying them, we learn how art was used to express faith and authority, and how it blended with our local culture.